In this session, I am going to cover the parity codes. First of all, this topic of parity codes comes under the umbrella of error detection and error correction. What is the need of error detection and correction? When the data is transmitted from the transmitter to the receiver, the data gets corrupted into the channel. So, there must be some method through which we can understand whether the data is correctly received or not. Whatever the data we are transmitting from the transmitter, it is correctly received or not. For that, various channel coding techniques are used. One of the simplest and the basic technique is the parity codes. In this technique, what we will do, suppose we are transmitting a 4-bit information and we are considering a 4-bit information as 1011. Suppose this is the information we need to transmit from the transmitter. Then in this method, what we will do, we will encapsulate one extra bit or the redundant bit with this information. Suppose this is the packet and we are encapsulating one extra bit with this, and this bit depends on the number of ones in the input information. Number of ones are 1, 2, 3. So this bit is a parity bit. This parity will be even parity or odd parity. Even parity or odd parity. Suppose I am considering an even parity for this input information. So what should be the even parity bit? Here in the input information there are 3 number of ones, 1, 2, 3, means this is an odd information, odd number of ones are there. So even parity bit should be 1. Even parity bit should be 1. Means when I am considering even parity, then for this information 1 should be encapsulated with this information and transmitted through the transmitter. Suppose I am considering an odd parity. Okay, for the odd parity, see the number of ones are 1, 2, 3, already the number of ones are odd, so the odd parity should be 0. So whether we have to consider an even parity or an odd parity. If it is an even parity, for this information the extra or the redundant bit will be 1, and if I am considering an odd parity, then for this information the odd parity will be 0. In this way we are encapsulating the information and transmitting from the transmitter. At the end of receiver, again the same bit. Suppose we are considering an even parity, then this bit will be 1. If it is 1, this 1 0 1 1 correctly received. This data is compared with the redundant bit. If it match, the receiver accept this information. If it doesn't match, if during the transmission if any one of the bit is inverted, suppose instead of this 1, 0 is received at the receiver, then by comparing the input information with the redundancy with the encapsulated information, see the number of ones are 1, 2, even, already even, means the even parity should be 0, but the received information is 1, means there is some error in the input information. In this way the receiver detect the error and discard the complete packet and request for the retransmission of the information. We can have some more examples. 1 0 1 1 0 1, this 1 0 1 0 1 0, this 1 1 0 1 1 0. Okay, so suppose this is the information and we are considering the even parity. Tell me what should be the redundancy, what should be the extra bit. If we are considering an even parity, then 1 2 3 4, the data input information is number of ones are even, so even parity will be 0. Here 1 2 3, number of ones are odd, so the even parity bit should be 1. Here 1 2 3 4, 4 number of ones are there, that is the even information, so the even parity bit should be 0. Likewise we encapsulate the original with the original information and transmit from the transmitter side, and at the end of receiver we check the redundant bit If both the information matches, then it accepts the information. This is the simplest method, parity generator method. There are two types in this method, that is horizontal parity checking and vertical parity checking. Okay, and suppose this is the information 1011, 0101, 1010, 1101. Okay, then through the horizontal parity checking, here it is 1011, number of ones are odd, we are considering even parity for both. So here the extra bit should be 1, here extra bit should be 0, as the number of ones are 2, here the number of ones are 2, extra bit should be 0, number of ones are 3, extra bit should be 1. So this is the vertical parity checking, and for horizontal parity checking it is this is horizontal parity check. Horizontally we have checked the parity, now vertically we will check the parity. So 1 1 1, 3 number of ones, even parity bit should be 1, as 3 number of ones are there. Here 2 number of ones are there, so even parity will be 0, 2 number of ones, even parity 0, 3 number of ones, even parity 1. In this way we can encapsulate the 4 packets with these 2 redundancies. In this way the data gets more secure as compared to the basic method of parity checking. Horizontal and vertical parity checking makes it more efficient as compared to the basic method. In the next lecture we will see how to design a parity checker, parity generation method, how to design a parity generation and parity checking. Thank you very much for watching.